Also, does this game not have audio? Okay, that thunder actually sounded like it was outside because it is raining here. Nice, we got the howling winds.
Dear reader,
Lapoween.
allow me to introduce you to my book.
You know, it was kind of funny, Hoodie. You pointed this game out, slash recommended it, and like it went on sale like today because I did wishlist it, and it went on sale. Willed it into being. How are you doing, laddie? You have a pleasant weekend. Sick.
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told.
I feel like I recognize this voice actress.
In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special.
We're gonna have Persona all over again where I have to look up the voice actor. I'm trying to rush art. Why are you sore?
It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader,
Poor guy.
he's here for a reason.
Exercise. Oh, I did some exercise on Sunday too. But it was in the cramped attic style. A lot of squatting and walking on my kneesels. Social. There's something I wanted to. There's an option I wanted to look for, but I forget what it was. RP walk. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today is the first day of summer vacation. Oh, we have little noises for the speaking. I start middle school next year, I guess. What, you're 10? I was 6 years old when you died. Why are you saying this? You're 12. It's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend.
Rollo.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Shoot, well after I banged something and checked the pond and climbed up the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes and the flowers on the grave.
Oh yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing that now after your mom's gone too. Oh my god, the plot. Not the plot, the exposition dump. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Rollo's eyebrows and ear fluff make him look really old. Okay, Dad. See you next time. think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Oh, right, I can move. Oh. Make a wish. Tickle. A charmed life. Tickle?
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
What?
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
No, the thingy, the dandelions came back. Yeah. Oh no, they are just like slowly respawning. Why? That looked really cute though. No, I walked off screen. Oh well. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We do need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I guess I'll have to tell Gran, and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Do it yourself, I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Oh, some of them. That means there's multiples? I'm gonna do drugs. Oh no. I am like kind of worried. Just because of like your preface of the game and like the little Steam page preface. This is like, it seems kind of cutesy, but we already have dead parents in the mix.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
That just comes with the nature of old people. There's a jump button. Is there a bleep button? There's no bleep button.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Oh no. Ponderer. It doesn't look like he's pondering anything. There we go, okay. What? What? Okay. Never mind. This voice actress is apparently somebody new. Or has other uncredited roles. Gran had already lit the
She
fire.
kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
Neat mystery thing, lol. No, I think this seems cute enough anyway. I am enjoying it so far, so... I mean, it is only the first 5 minutes, but... I also wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't intriguing. If I didn't find it intriguing, anyway. Warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. Oh, it was? Must have missed it.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Oh no.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Hide. Normally when you get like a prompt like that to hide, the monster's gonna come out.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Knickknacks. Yo, you know what? I saw this news story about an old woman who had beaten a cow to death with her chopskis. They called it a knick-knack paddywhack. Oh, I'm hidden.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk. we found the kitchen junk drawer. I like it.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
No, close the fridge, dummy. Oh. No, close that. Where is Grandmama? Is she in the back?
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Jump on the bed. I can't jump on the bed. Oh yeah, did you do any dressing up for the holiday?
Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Oh, what a fucking nerd. Reading in the night. She must be in the backyard tending to the garden or something. Yo, that was dangerous, my man. Just jump down those stairs.
Oh my! This is quite exciting! I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
Oh boy.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance.
I'm going to tickle my
balance
grandma
out
and
his
she's
mother.
going to die. No, that life has long since gone by. Oh. Candy is pretty good.
She always
I had
enjoyed
ice
humoring
cream
him by
earlier,
feigning
actually.
terror.
And the only dressing up I did was putting on my tail. That's it.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
There's no way a grandma needs a beginner's guide to gardening. This game's not realistic. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go hang out with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere
The less Gran
special.
knew, the better for everyone involved.
Oh, we were just gonna go blank for the day, heart for the day. You're gonna go chill for the day. You're going to go ponder for the day. What does that even mean? That seems suspicious. Let's chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Interesting. We're just gonna go chill for the day.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you are done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Shoot.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
Uh,
That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Charmed, I'm sure.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Oh, it's like the butterfly effect.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Oh boy.
Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity.
Why do you
to
say it like
experiment
that?
with rewriting things.
I'm just expecting this game to just take like a turn down duckness.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
I'm just gonna leave it on chill. 'Cause I like that answer.
The best lies are built on
Nothing to do. We're good at
easy.
chew now. I just completely missed the back button. Okay. Oh, and Luca. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know, I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. Whoa! Come on, come on. Whoa! Dang it, Rolo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover a secret path.
Chapter 2.
We flying through this.
Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that
Oh,
Beacon
boy.
Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Oh.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Ah, shit. Oh, wait. No, his name was something else. But his dad died at the same time. Festival. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn. Can't talk right now. Very busy with
Mayor
preparations.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Sorry, Gus. How many times do I? I'm Mayor Valen. Hi.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Why did he step back like that, huh? It's nothing, keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh? Just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Hi, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few
That
years.
smile. There's malice in it.
After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, I'm sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. It sounds pretty alright. Your gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. I'll make sure to invite all your little friends. Oh, make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent! Sorry, Luca, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits, and all that. Oh, now. The left side's a little low. What ho? Oh yeah, I can jump. Look at the bridge. Look at the bridge. Stop jumping. Yo, I see a red panda. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Bah, don't you see I'm not sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. I used to have a perfect view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Yeesh. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Zzz. Oh, come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it. Do it or we pound ya. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be a freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Oh, don't Bory. Don't bully the Binoy. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's my first week in perennial harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, don't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here, in Bacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. We're going to change this town. We need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Aha! Changing the world is intense. So, what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful! Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See? That wasn't so
He
painful.
stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
What is that? Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! First 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Yeah, now they can't steal his wallet. Unless they're trying to steal Mr. Sinclair's. Yo, it's Digby! That's Isabella's brother's name, right? That's her brother, right? The brown dog in Animal Crossing? Hey, Jetson. Is the lion playing any tunes today? No bites. No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, I was never about the catch. It was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Hey, Dad.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
I'm gonna
Luca
pick tickle.
gently baited a feather onto the hook.
Oh.
Good for skimming the surface.
Give it a good cast now, my boy. You have to reel in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest.
Luca gently, good for skimming the surface.
Yo, I just fished up a rubber ducky. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Rise for days. I told you it'd turn up. Why am I goofy now? Alright, let's use junk.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Probably about every fish ever. Yeah! Yo, I got a boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Mission control. Authorized personnel only. That's definitely like a little collection mini game. Where you get all the charms and then you go and fish up all the things.
The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy.
Old Geoff?
They had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
I'm sorry, I just read that name as Geoff. Yo, we have paint.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Rose, like, he's just gonna, come on, man. You're right here.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Oh, good to know.
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Oh!
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Oh, nice. Keep out. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse from my place? The old Valentine building? Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing, are you sure? Kinda. The place has been empty since the fall harvest, yeah. Who would even want to poke around in that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait, it's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You wanna actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me? Oh my god. Man, I was about to get tranked? I was going to say choked or strangled, and I just said both. Apparently that means you got tranked. This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around in a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! Just close him off. Gotta get the Homer Simpson. I've not actually watched the show, but I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Because I think I've just, like, seen, like,
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring.
What's the word?
A sort of natural
I've
barrier
just seen
for
it
the impatient.
around. I don't actually know which way I'm going. Oh wait, I wonder if it's through town. Oh yeah, there he is. I didn't even see him. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Yo, it's Bay. The beacon, the beacon.
Colton Wilder ran the local paper of record. The Beacon.
Hi, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. I guess I've been... Nope. Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing. That's a visual novel. And change is a dangerous animal. Change. Last Chance Diner. Why? Which is that? Hello, Miss Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Is that a rabbit with a baby rabbit? I don't know. Either way, a dusty old warehouse place is no place for young boys. You be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain. Too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh. This is getting good. I just like read a line from her book.
Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean.
The Early Bean. That's a pretty good name. Bird. Piper. Oh hey, Luca. What's up? You know summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning, correct? And you're studying. Like they say, the early bird gots the worm. I was duping. Gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Hey, Zariel. Hiya, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zuriel would like you to... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Did I read that backwards? Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. I feel like I read that backwards. Or I read it correctly, and because of the quote, that's why it's funny. Is that his mom? Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The
Oh.
first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal.
Oh.
Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
I see. That's probably like the game saying, hey, multiple playthroughs, please. I'm seeing my blockhead brother today. He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. We need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around the corner, isn't she? Get into trouble with Rolo complete. Don't mind me, over here just lurking, uselessly. Oh hey sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. We all gotta pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic's Shrink-O-Ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. It's gotta be more life than just puny carrots. Have you heard of crop rotation, my dear boy? That's probably why your carrots are rotting. You're not rotating your crops. You're just being exclusively carrot farmers. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So, either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca
Oh,
knew
God.
he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer, the sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. My pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rat. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report. Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. So, Fitz. What are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Well, cool. Cool. What was that? Yo, it's a bat. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake ya. Yawn. This reminds me of that, like, come on, babe, you're totally rushing into summer vibes. This reminds me of that, bat that was on, like, I think I saw it on Twitter, where they're, like, working in, like, a grocery store, And it's just like other animal characters just walking. It's like, hey, where are the... where's the rice? And since it's a bat, they just scream. And then like echolocate whatever they're looking for and just tell them what aisle it is. That's immediately what I thought of. No problem. It comes with the
Dawn
job.
had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Willow said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then? Catch you then. Oh, and Luca. Really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Last Chance Diner. I guess Miss Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. I think I consider the high degree of confidence I wouldn't have missed a charm so far. Unless I can go down. What are you? Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded, there was only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company, and there was only one dirt road leading to town. And there still is only one road leading to town. Alright. No touching. I'm going to touch it. Hello there. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Trolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's preparing for the festival. He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Trolliver. I'm gonna touch the melon. Oh! I touched it. Oh. Mac. Play that funky music. Now I need to know if I can smack his sister. Let's not smack his sister. Sharper Valentine, founder of Bacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Yeah. Indulgent. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Later, nerd. Nuncreed's drugstore. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Sabber. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to. I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I guess the Juniper will have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. And I want some quality time. Gotta go. Weirder than any jam on earth. Yeah, I think he wants to partake in some of that adult quality time.
The phone booth was brand new. part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Yo, who's this nerd? Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going to go into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. No, there's just a killer out there that'll just kill you if you step on a twig. Bees!
Luca peeked up at the beehive.
Oh, God.
It appeared to be deserted.
Oh, that's strange.
The path led into a
Ah,
small
okay, this is the
hollow
right-
at the
this is the right
edge
way.
of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. I'm going to turn back. No! Don't go through. Caution, electrified fence. Is this sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Alright, so what would Rolo do if he was
Luca
here?
often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that
Why?
he could rule out that option.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely not touching that thing.
Luca knew that if he gave up now, he'd never hear the end of it from Rolo.
I want to go back. Please let me come back and explore. I'm sorry. Oh,
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
proceed.
1 more to go.
That's 2. We can count.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
The moment of truth. No, I wanted to pick up the can.
Hidden Town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the
Damn
warehouse
it.
once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
No, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going
There was
on
only
here?
one way to find out.
I'm taking this with me. There we go, got my can. I lost my can. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Yo, I can go back.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Do we go uphill? It doesn't look very looming. Well, it looks like I didn't miss much. I can see when I get a new thingy for that. Give me my can.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
That's probably not good. Please examine the
hose
thing.
emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
You've already established it's diseased water. Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Oh! Well, there you go. That's why you don't want to explore this alone. Alright, in we go. investigate the warehouse alone.
Luca
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The
Footsteps?
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? 029. Shit.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This story is about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself, but change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Ah, okay. Okay, so those are all the same. Wait. That's what I do. Was to be a little shit. I like that. Yeah, so yeah, that was introducing the mechanics. In the past, the best way to deal with Rock is to be a little shit.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done? That little shit just kicked me. Not all you want, little corpse. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry. Oh, blasted. That's the warehouse with Rolo. I'm sorry, man. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune,
Ah.
huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter, how are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all. No. It is truly a shame. Your grandmother has taken residence in Keep House? Yeah. And how's that going? Well, we mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That does sound so bad. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. The family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Where is my boy?
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I am much too busy to be looking around all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. In future, the future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. I like that I gave like the other 12-year-old a Old voice. Look at my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, I could just... Oh! Sorry. Boy's got too much of his father in him. I win. Little help? I am the champion. We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Sign. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Touch it. Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we going to get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I got this. Why did you do that? Always said you can't figure out what the plan was when you're done. You can always figure out the plan was when you're done. Great. What now? Well, I did my part establishing that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. Whoa, you're a genius. Can I throw this at him? Eat this! Huh. Oh, so close. Yeah. Why? What was that Weenie Hut Jr. throw? You're throwing so much better. Alright, your arm is tired, I get it. Okay. Huh. Well, I went through him. There we go. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble. Did you feel that? What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. It's locked. Oh man, the door's locked. Look, try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. Can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure it isn't hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it'd be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones? Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic's communicators. These actually work. Ground command to Hank to Mr. Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? Getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What's that? Someone's coming out. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. It's the whatchamacallits from Monsters, Inc. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Surely that's not a body bag.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, the ace detectives dig deeper for
Rollo
clues.
felt around at the large sack which burdened them. He
Aha!
snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it
Rollo
say?
held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott. Deep engineering. This a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. We're messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Oh boy. Ah! I'm beginning to see the benefits of Run for Our Lives plan. Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. That's what I do. Well, here goes nothing. Oh
Luca
boy.
sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his
Oh
pillow.
no! That's disgusting.
Chapter 3. Finding a Friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Why do you smell like shit, my dear? I finished drawing a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. What did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Her hair is long. Hello? No, stop speaking either I think it's Korean. Because I'm like referencing League of Legends. When you don't like have like the right font installed or whatever, they just come out as blocks. And I think it's Korean that does it. It could also just be any language, maybe. I don't know. Calm down. No, of course, it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really, we just sort of ran around a bit.
Rand's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I know where you were, child. I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for today. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I am not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah, say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Grandmama, what do you know? Well, that was strange. Do the redial command. But what about the delivery, Gran? To be a little shit. I'm just gonna leave that on.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Fuck. Alright, we go in mystery mode. Time to break out the pad and paper. Because if I didn't know any better, I'd say that's Morse code. But why would there be Morse code? Well, this was a mystery, I believe, so it does make sense. Fuck. Breaking out the good old Tunic notebook. Dude, I lost my place. Feck. I can't get this last bit. Duh, duh, duh. Okay, I don't think this one's here. I should just count them. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, it's going too fast for me to count. I'm just gonna try this. And if it is nonsense, then I'll just accept that I am bad at listening. Alright. It might just be help. I don't know. Morse code. Hmm. Um. I'm struggling here. So, try this. Hmm. I didn't say you could lock phone. I'm not done with you yet. Um. Hmm. And my problem is I don't know where to cut things off. Oh boy. How do you well, I guess that's the problem, is I can't figure out where I need to break it. Because I can't keep track of the sounds well enough. Does that make any sense? Hmm. Oh, wait. Mm. I think I know what it says. I think it says danger. Mm. I finally did it. Yep. Alright. I have listened to the da-da-da-da-das long enough to actually distinguish each letter. And it does indeed say danger. Alright! Well, that was a fun little dive into Morse code that I won't actually have to do again, but... Hello? Is anyone there? Danger, Will Robinson. Hello? Rolo, is that you? Over? Strange. What a weird
Luca
game.
glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie.
Luca glanced at the mouse.
He wasn't sure what to think.
Wasn't sure what to think. Doo doo doo. I don't know what Luca's Luca's reserves are about opening the doors to strangers. Danger, danger, can... Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about, me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night.
A
What?
pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were, playing around in Weeping Wood, and it was late and we went home. Weepwood. If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is anything else there? Is there anything else? Anything that
Luca's
he said?
mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
But Grandmama, Rolo, where are you? But another kind of adult told me to go do something. Oh boy. Was to be a little shit. Hey, dadders. So cute. Oh my god. Can I bait the rod with shit? Hey, Jetson. Have you seen Rollo come this way by chance? Afraid not. And elusive as elusive as the fish in this pond is elusive as the fish in this here pond are. What? I have to know. Yo, I can bait it with pull.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
Or even a cute little, like, pseudo-visual novel has fishing in it. Ooh, a key! Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Ah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it becomes just a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool! Smack!
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook.
Nice.
Those things always get dirty anyway.
Yeah. You pull it out of the package and it's already dirty. Yoo! Somebody's friendship bracelet. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's sweet. That's the sweetest. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pawn bracelet. Alright, I'll come back later, Dad. Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rollo? Nope. Though I've mostly been taking clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. I must have misread that. I'm fairly certain I did. I'm sure she would have checked this already, but... Veg out while our friend is definitely not dead.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer.
Why isn't it
With
here?
the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Coat. This is piling more shit in front of him. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, that's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
Is this a different red panda? That's right. Water. How about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Aw, you joker. We are all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. It won't let me talk to him again. You always were a kidder, Luca. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Arrgh, my parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great, I guess. Great. Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Oh boy, are more beans gonna be disappearing? Can I go into the coffee bean? A bean! Bertie bought beans! Still studying. Hey Luca, what's up? You haven't seen Rollo around, have you? He doesn't come around here much. Not since they made the rule that he can only order decaf. Wah wah. No caffeine for Rollo, it seems. Yo, what's up, alligator lady? His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanish? That's impossible. Oh my, he doesn't even see the danger he's in. Are you reading this story? What's this about a missing child? I must stress the situation is completely under control. You aren't convincing me with your look. all just seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, young Mr. Carter. Nonsense. Young Mr. Carter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. Oh yes, Miss. Oh yeah. Beck. Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Now where did she run off to? I'm stuck. Fuck. Oh, I was behind the flags. The pennants. Yo, up at Dawn Newsstand. Hey, Dawn. Oh, that's cute, yawn. Is it true about Rollo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking on the reports about increasing activity. I was checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. Who would be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any ideas where Rollo could be? The best place to start looking would be where the trail went cold. Where did you last see him? We were in Weepwood, right by the Valentine's fertilizer. I'll check out Weepwood when my shift ends. I'll do my best to work. I do my best work at night. Oh no, don't go missing. I'm worried now that all these kids that are going to go looking for things are going to go missing. It's getting ready for the festival. Also, how does a kid have their own newsstand like that? What the? Yo, who are you? Hey, son. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? No, just a shadow of a family. Clinging to a town, clinging onto a town, clinging onto the past. Cling. That's probably a fishing thing. Feel free to check for yourself. Don't do something. Hey Griffin, has Rollo been by? Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house. You'll like that. That's nice. What are you? You're some kind of lizard. I love you. Sharper Valentine, a celebration of excellence.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pine. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
Okay. That was unhelpful. Yo, a new library. Are you an orca?
Otto volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
What is melitology? Ahem. What are you? You're a little penguin. You're adorable. Oh, hey, Luca. You snuck up on me. Good book? No, just
He
started it.
gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now is on the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live underground in tunnels? In underground tunnels. Or that if there are 2 queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy. Fight. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Dog. Hey, Jace. Hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. No, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Roger that, Space Cadet. Books.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Nice. Not fooling anyone. Not
Oh, the
fooling a
cobs
soul.
I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek
Succulent.
behind the curtain.
What did I just quote? Oh! Detroit become human. The crazy android. He's like, succulent! Succulent! When he's like cooking the feckin' raccoon or whatever.
The Methods and Ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting lines of our time by Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oof. Did the voice actress actually laugh during that line?
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read: Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Oh, boring.
Mycological Phosphorescence.
Ugh. More like micro-complete loss of interest. Nice,
The
Zinger.
entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most
Oh.
of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Nerd! Don't call me a nerd, game! I just got an achievement that just said nerd with 3 exclamation marks. What sort of monsters puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? Yo, this wolf was in like the trailer, so they're a new friend. Shh. I know I'm a nerd, but you don't have to like preach it. When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by
Beck's
choice.
family moved often,
Oh, this is Beck.
giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Lolo. I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around
Luca
here?
shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads, leaves us... Well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friends alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, it's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. That was really cute. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. I'll try to keep up. Have you seen Rollo? Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes on the dirt looking for the... had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that has anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles! Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetleologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would ya? Of course. I don't think he will.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
I'm not gonna reread these. I've got a bone to pick with you. Random things that go through my head. Uh-oh. Dang, they boarded it up the way in. Oh, that was in here. Oh.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expect from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. What does science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool!
As quickly as they had grown,
They
the flowers
died.
began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Aw, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yeah. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name, and Tish... This is my compatriot Tish. Yup. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you, but just this once on the account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left- Holy shit, this kid is mean! Kids are mean! Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Ha ha ha, but look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. We're gonna fight.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle.
Oh my god.
Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought,
Well, it's time to bust out the tickles! Oh my god. This is a joke. Bust out the strain. Why can't I bust out the fight? I got that word. I'm gonna bust out the tickles.
well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
That was a nice lunge forward. What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Oh. I read that a little too late, Hoodie. Yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yup. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us?
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. I wanted to shove him in the goo and watch him shrivel up and die.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Well, her fur immediately grayed. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze on your
Beck
hair.
shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends on what your feelings about having a more mature, refined look. Oh god.
Chapter 4. The best policy.
I probably should have busted out the strange.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
So now we're alone again. I think this path is going to end very quickly. Revamping for Lowe's company looks old. But the fuck? Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did that kid with gray hair just run past in a
Roxy
panic?
and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just looking for helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the
Roxy's
truth.
temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this
This
was
was
the most
different.
intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
Straight through. Oh boy. We're running
In a
out of
torrent
time.
Of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I were just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating the lights of the old Valentine warehouse, but someone was there in a strange suit, and when we hid in the dumpster, a heavy bag dropped onto us, and I think it was a body, and we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home, and it's all my fault, and now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Willow's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. I don't want to help. It's too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to the little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. Warn her about the goo! You really believe his story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here, leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. And, well, weirder than
Looking
normal.
into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Wait in the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Yoink. Oh, I can't talk to you.
Mr. Nuncree jumped with a start.
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to?
Luca
What?
motioned to the phone booth.
Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows these woods too well to get lost. Awesome. Music just started up. I suppose you're right. Billy Boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanations could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless, Luca, is there something else you'd know?
Mr. Nuncree gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy, if there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folk. Oh boy.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncree. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was shame lurking behind those
There
eyes.
was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncree was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around at the old Valentine
Mr.
warehouse.
Nuncree raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rolo when he went missing. Not exactly, I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first we were just looking around, then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage. Well, that's why you don't go stalking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncree's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back.
Oh no.
Nuncree's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
That wouldn't make sense. But you Van Horns just can't keep yourselves, can you? Or can't help yourselves, can you? We're all so close to being done with
With a
this.
firm shove, Nuncree manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? This is out of my hands
The door
now.
latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
Dead window.
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncree over an intercom. He knows too much. The end.
Dead window.
Wait. No, this isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Well, this is pretty easy. Alright, breaking out the Doctor Strange. We need to keep our friend with us.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Oopsies. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense, wackadoos travels in packs, eh,
At
dud?
the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
I'm gonna kill you! Oh, I am gonna kill you.
Drenched in the glowing
Yes.
ooze.
You were right all along, Hoodie. Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze. You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
struggle. I don't feel so good. Oh god! Health. I'm sorry, I just... Oh shit. Yup. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
Inside the warehouse. The strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, now we're running to the Yeen. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo is at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was. She's worried sick. You should march straight home, I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I don't trust him. And it's all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me.
To be fair, he kind of did get told by an adult to go look, to go help.
If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4, Our Harvest Awaits.
Wait, what was the previous chapter
Luca
for?
took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Grandmama? No. When I went into chapter 4 after Beck aged a little bit, what was the subtitle of it? Like after I talked to Rollo's sister and then got manhandled by Mr. Face. I think it did a chapter 4 transition there. I'm curious if it had a different title. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. No one's just helping look for Rollo. Is she up here?
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. No. Fuck. I did it again. I went the right way.
By the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait? Sure thing, Dad. Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one. Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was. Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away.
What is happening?
Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late.
His father shattered
Watched
beautifully.
the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet.
This is really up for a 12-year-old to have a nightmare about. Holy hell.
Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, okay, it's still saying danger. Rollo! Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca. Rollo, is that you? Luca. There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this will work down here. Down
Rollo's
here?
voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me, someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? It was took me to some sort of I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Buster Wolf. Kinda. They seem more interested in, for now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr, no. Trust no one. He's a lying piece of shit. Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are
Luca
you?
held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear
Rollo's
you.
voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. I love you. We need to do the treehouse. The treehouse.
The signal died for good.
What was he trying to say? What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a
Luca
genius.
grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Where's Grandmama? Oh my god, that's still on. I'm going to leave it on. And to see if the continuity of Grandma not coming home ever again maintains. I thought for sure Grandma would have been in the kitchen, that's why I went upstairs first.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh, we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original
Mr.
plan.
Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Refuse. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made the deal with the heiress Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I have no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all. I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we
The
in
three
agreement?
shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival, dearies. Grandmama, what are you doing? Luca, I know you're there. Gran, what are you meeting with Miss Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Oh, why are you meeting? Hey, Luca. Yeah. Don, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Herm Tolliver, it seems. He was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of a scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming? Nah, I'm gonna stake out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca. Slowly sink down. Maybe I get to the treehouse. Okay. Yeah, I think Dawn might be one of my favorite characters. Cute bat. Useful bat. Looking cool, Joker. Sup, nerds? I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is
The two
good.
boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. Which sign? Heck! Stupid bridge. Deruendo. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a bit of a drink. Ooh. Oh! Make sure to stand up, stretch your legs, touch your toes. It's no good to be sitting all day. Okay. I pretend. I have juice. And I also had to do a thing. I had to take out the trash. I forgot to do that earlier. More like I procrastinated on doing it. Alright, walkie-talkie hooked up. Rollo, are you there? I'm in the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? It's Beck. Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here. You better come out right now.
Strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What, you don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself
Luca stared
anymore.
at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Oh, he's wearing his coat. I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. It's all your
Luca
fault.
slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. What a positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weeping Wood. I only came here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Rollo? It's not safe, Luca. Rollo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. You didn't say who, dick. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They're saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic, you stay here and wait. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh my god! No, there is just a bunch of red pandas, what the fuck? Alright, so that was a different person. Okay. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have a time for an informal chat? Cult of the Red Panda. We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down just a second. Of course. What the fuck? We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you're right. They're all saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We'd love to hear his thoughts. Run.
He slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC.
MCDC? I don't...
The Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Oh, okay.
From
Lol.
behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his
You're a
face.
liar. Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare. Go away, leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry though, we're here to help. Help? Then why are you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him, he's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. Why can't they... They're adults. They can totally come up here. Like, you told me Rolo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is! Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That's a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo. Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
His grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rolo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite a pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Oh boy.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? He wiped his cheeks with
You
his
hope.
sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight time!
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight.
Run!
He swung the Mission Control Defense Cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
It's just gonna be like a fucking water balloon at best. I'm expecting like a foam ball. Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo sends his regards. Wah, wah. Hey, that was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame it's come to
Kerr
this.
turned his back on the two
What the f did he
boys.
shoot at him? In
With a
this
nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
evil hyena.
As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor
You
here.
did not give me the option to hide, but I also don't have the run button.
Let's put a pin in this for now.
Oh, interesting. Okay. This is a story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around
This
wildly, searching for something,
interesting.
anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile. He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine.
I don't think that was what chapter 3 was called.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I need an adult. I finished drawing a mess of jam last night. You get delivered to town today. Okay. What did you and Rolo do yesterday? Rolo had things to do, so I sort of poked around town. I've sent jam down to the front. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Deliver jam to Tolliver. Another for Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. He seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. He just wants some adult quality time. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Silverton Nuncreed. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. Oh, he gets the he gets the duds. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Aww. Oh no, she's pointing the cane. I thought she was patting me on the shoulder. So now she makes the call. Hello. It's Juniper Hartford. Hello. It's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang out, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. It's adorable. Okay. Sorry about yesterday, Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make us the old Valentine warehouse? What did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened, there was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo? I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh! Is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. This is super cute. What he's holding the basket is adorable. What's up, nerd? Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There's a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
The soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. Oh, he's wearing sandals. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch your step, okay? Sabra. You can tell those jerks, it doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up, I ain't moving. Did it? Did you finish your arting? What have you finished? Ooh, I didn't get to talk to you. What's done for this Halloween nonsense? Ooh. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the
Mr.
problem?
Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about the silly festival. Well, yes, that was the news of the day, but there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-ons of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was
Mr.
finished?
Wilder
Oh my
averted his
god.
gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Wait a minute. That was a good line. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. Good heavens. Heck, it flipped the controls on me. Or no, it didn't. I flipped the controls on me, because it transitioned and I thought I had to. Up at Dawn. Hey Dawn, yawn. Hey Luca, what's up? You got jam delivery, eh? Yep. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, I came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr in the Perennial Harvest. The other is working for Eris Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon's past, and Perennial Harvest positioned itself as the town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Ding 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 ding. Yo, it's the mayor. If I could be left alone, Mr. Young Van Horn. Oh, sure, sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make an opening speech at the festival. Being the mayor and all, you expect me to be a charismatic speaker. You seem tired. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for that sort of thing. Cut out for being the mayor, or public speaking. Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Écoutez ton cœur. For some reason, even though that this character is in, like, dog form, they remind me of somebody, and I don't know who. I can't quite place them. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
Look at you. Your skin, all skin and bones. Your gran not feeding ya? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in a little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break? I got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her
Luca
son.
shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's
Mrs.
see
Fratelli
here.
lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Gosh, even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Delivery complete. I don't know where his other delivery is, though. Oh, wait. They're probably down here. They're probably actually here now. Yeah, there he is. How do you keep the ice cream cold? You keep them on ice. How do you get the ice? Where do you get the ice from? Don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold cold? Look, Bert. Do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was
Hiram.
meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Beep!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see. You have something for me? Yeah, Grant has some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. You wrote your name on
Mr.
them.
Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes, the jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to
He reached
me.
forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of
He
course.
leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. What? Oh, he was nervous. Oh, fuck. Okay. And he's just gotta get that nervous energy out, because he's not good at, like, keeping a cover. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice
Mr.
day.
Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyways, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that
Nuncreed
case...
snatched the basket from Luca.
Yoink. I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see your Grand. I knew it. Delivered jam and basket. Hey, and there's Beck. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Pineapple. Good. Good answer. Hi, how old are you? 12. Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you not to ask too many questions? Just try and keep up, okay? Keep up. What just happened? Well, I immediately thought, was it anchovies or pineapple on pizza? Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, what's your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luke Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is... Ilana. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. The friend has been friended. This calls for celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him, and he said he'd love to. Wonderful. It's just. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get in too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to the big mansion place. Oh! Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one and this whole another bit. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Meet Beck at a big creepy gate. Oh, or what's his face? Or Rolo. He's gonna get stood up. Fishing minigame.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
They ran out of ideas on that one. Yo, what is that? Got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights, with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area, has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Oh. Okay. Smack.
Luca placed a sinker on the line.
Oh.
Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Oh, is this going to be a hard fish? Message in a bottle. Malice, 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. When you hard, then you hard. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around, but it's clearly a message in a bottle. Maybe. Oh, there was a toilet plunger. On a string, okay. That's why he said it was gross. Oh, hello. Good morning, Geoff. Is that an otter? What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. The festival. Old Man Valentine's used to put cockamamie shindigs on all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one, and they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and the new Perennial Harvest
Jeff
outfit.
dug through his pockets for a bit.
The difference is between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Those are both garbage. Exactly.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Damn. Let's go to the library. Hey, Kato. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. There have been some weird stuff going on in the old Valentine warehouse. Can't say I know anything about the old warehouse. But empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. The new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse. Natural arbors are vacuum. Bruh. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen the issue? Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic? Not yet. No spoilers, please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers, please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes Hank Atomic, man of space justice. Jace, no spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace, catch you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. Ho there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Oh, I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering? How wonderful! Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyway, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business, that
Mr.
away.
Kerr winked with a wry smile.
Ah, I'm just yanking your chain. Perennial Harvest is making a
He
few
gave Luca an
improvements.
energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. I'm going back. Alright, you little rascal. Better head home. Oh no. I'm going to die. Alright, you little rascal. Better head home now. One more time. Okay, one more time. I'll be 5. Listen here, you little shit. Now you're in for it. Okay. Borowski. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. So who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there, and Solomon moved in a few years back. Creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the Foul Harvest. Oh, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this Foul Harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Damn. That delivery literally took like all day. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can
Beck
handle
took
that.
a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Yeah, okay. The chapter subtitles are definitely changing.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates.
No,
Dinner
you
went
can't
by
cheat
without
it,
much
yes.
conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The
Oh,
things she
homemade
cared
pizza.
about were still here.
She cared
Nellie
about what's
finally
in
had the
here.
job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
That was cute. So Luca, tell us a bit more about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Grandma, where are your parents at? Becca. Manners. Beck Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. And my mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing? Missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? It was good. Very good. Normally we'd put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
But we aren't fully settled in, and Beck mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry. We were just skipping the part where he was missing. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little
Luca
tired.
wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved in here for work.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick.
Don't talk about work. Ow. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you're right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead research of deep engineering. Oh no. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there's different ways to grow plants. Yeah, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best, and some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dreams. You swore you
Beck
didn't.
slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't useful. What? What the fuck's an almanac? I'm just second guessing myself, don't worry. Okay, I guess I didn't know what an almanac was. Huh. Well, of course. Okay. The almanacs aren't that useful
Luca
around
wiped
here.
his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. No, she's gonna follow. Wait up! I need to make more friends. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people, but Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to fight. Ooh. I think that means it's going to rain. And that just means it's not going to rain yet. So, do we want rain or a thunderstorm? Let's break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled
wait, break.
summer
Oh,
night.
like that.
Moonlight filtered down.
I made it
shimmering
not
on the
rain.
treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him
Luca
about...
stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised you to tell him what? Spill it. Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to a treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. I like Beck.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
What are you doing? You're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place. And it's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spiked gate, booming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
They go much later than expected. It was good art. I would probably go with the first pumpkin option. Also, don't worry, I checked it on my phone. I'm not that risky. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and have a good sleep. I should probably do the same myself, actually. It's 11 p.m. Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me! Why is she crying? What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh. That's Eris Valentine. Who is she talking to? Oh, shh. Oh, I just saw their little... See ya. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. Couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I'm
Beck's
talking about.
voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You do understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I can't wait to see that look on that Rube Kerr's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but this is flat-out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why are you doing all of
The
this?
mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners. A
Family.
chill ran down Luca's spine.
Oh boy.
His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing
Gran gave
suspicion.
Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Wow, okay.
Chapter 5. What big ears you have. Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why are you so scared of the old lady in hazmat suit? That's my gran! That was your gran. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's go to the treehouse and figure things out. Lead the way. Meet with Rolo at the treehouse. Ah! Also, is nobody gonna question the bioluminescent mushrooms? Oh my god. For the last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not
The
worried.
clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and
Mr.
Q's.
Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledge everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. Would you like my eternal soul as
The
well?
clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ah. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, let me give you some advice. Next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give him a good hard bop right to the kisser. Oh, Gran tells me to just keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran's a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark to be wandering on your own. Oh, can I go to the newsstand? Oh my god, she's still there just reading. The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, the figure intoned, are you prepared to live with the truth? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. I just thought it was a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. I can't wait. Lights are on though. Don't give me that. Christine. I shall engage them.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's coming along quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
Gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not sure about that. Nonsense! That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contribution. Yes, she's been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, it's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of importance to the whole affair. We couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he
Kerr
was.
locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean, the entire Valentine family. Present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival. All of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping in Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of
With a
potential.
glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seed of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Doesn't notice the kids who are eavesdropping. Yo. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rolo like? Rolo, he's Rolo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since Foul Harvest. This about damn time you tell me what this Foul Harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. And they're kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. Well, it was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died, and something changed. Changed how? It could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, or the air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died, and everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Yeesh! The next year, the crops came back, but the next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why. Nope. I take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yet for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since the perennial harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative. Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us in hotels, one town over for a week, while they decontaminated the groundwater. We better get going. Interesting. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's Beck, you must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission
Rollo
Control.
waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah? While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days. Yo, he pulled up the ladder. And added a window you can close. Oh god. Tactical nuke inbound! He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Eh? What? Ugh. And right back to me. I'm just gonna point blanket. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in the town named Geoff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust this new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess? Oh, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? Don't know, but the place was lit up all active. Maybe they were squatters. I don't think so, it seemed more organized. When a man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. Well, they were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How'd you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let me go and I ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
A low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. There was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing in the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so, And so, we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your gran, and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it could not have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. And what could she possibly have to hide? I don't know. We haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Her Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I had seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying. It sounds like strange stuff has been happening since we showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something. And Pa always said, folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? It's kind of hard to point. It's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear, and you can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6.
Alright, well this is a pretty good stopping point.